Okay, guys, we're going to go over the next passage. I mean, you guys got to stop working. Come on. All of you guys, go out, stand in front, flip them over.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording. Yes.
Okay. So this is a social science passage. That will always be the second one after the, I think it's called the prose fiction passage. So in this one, there was two passages, an A and a B passage, and in the questions, there's questions about A, questions about B, and questions about comparing A and B. So
how do you approach it though?
So how I approach this is passage. You have to read passage A, then you answer the passage A questions. Read passage B, and then finish the passage B questions, and then the passage A and B questions. Okay. So when you answer the passage A questions, do that right after passage A. Okay, we'll start with question 11. Krishay, can you answer that?
I chose D.
D? That's correct. Can you explain why?
I'm not sure. It's talking about like how the public hated automobiles.
Sid, do you have an exact line number you could find? Amitesh?
Okay, guys, before we do this, how you approach reading is you need to look for key things in the question. It's just like science. We're going to analyze the question itself. Which of the following statements about automobiles in San Francisco, 1903, passage A? And if you want it, so why don't we underline automobiles? Well, the whole essay is about automobiles. We don't want to be looking for those. We want key things that we can look for. So, question 11 is, well, you can even circle automobiles if you want, but it might not help you that much. Now, how we approach it is, we're going to go, first paragraph is about the horseless carriages. That's not it. Second one is about automobiles. Is that the one we want? Yeah, that is. So, our answer's got to be somewhere in here. The third passage, what is this about? The obstacles, good. This is about all the legislation that they tried to do and those like bells they were talking about, all that like stuff they were trying to stop them by. Then this one, what are they talking about? They're talking about the power of it and like the features of it, kind of. Okay? So, our answer is most likely going to be found in this passage.
The second paragraph.
I keep on saying passage, my bad. Okay, so now we want to skim it for the keywords that we're looking for. So we're looking for automobile, San Francisco, 1903.
Does anyone have a line number for 11?
I see San Francisco 1903 in the first paragraph.
Well, you're not just looking solely for that, though. You're looking for something that answers a question in relationship to the key features that we underlined. Venkat, you got something to say?
I think line 19, it says, in some towns, police were authorized to disable passing cars. Would that work?
No. Because that's not talking about how because that doesn't support how it's
Rohit.
It's a public nuisance.
Ritik, my bad.
Line 9, 8 to 9 was the automobile, so sleekly efficient on paper, was in practice a civic menace.
Yeah.
Good.
So the civic menace is basically a synonym for like the public nuisance. That's why 11 is D.
Notice how your answer was the first sentence in the paragraph. 80% of the time, that's where your answers will be. In the first sentence of or last sentence of each paragraph.
Okay.
The middle are filled with the details associated with that.
Okay. Sid, what's 12?
G.
Can you explain why?
Because the other three, they're not like they're actually like literally mean what it says. Like the monuments doesn't mean. Like,
So what do the monuments mean?
Let me go to 13. It says local lawmakers responded with monuments to like people.
Lauren.
Like the legislators like can't make monuments. Or like
Yeah, well, so what did they make instead of monuments? Like literally.
well, like literally monuments.
Yeah, so they made laws. That's what monuments refers to. Okay, 13. Amitesh.
Not A,
A is correct. Can you explain why?
because like bumpers, headlights, and like they're actual necessities of a car.
And how do you know that they're necessities? What line number?
Um,
Read the sentence before and after where they asked you to. So accessories, you should read the sentence before that and after that, and that should help you answer the question. So everyone do this. Read the sentence before, the sentence
I
after.
want a specific word, not just like a line number.
Navigation.
How does navigation tell us that this is essential? Because you told us that our answer is actually A, right?
Yeah.
So that means the features were essential. But how do we know that they were essential?
Nightmare.
Lauren, do you have any idea on why it would be essential?
Just read that sentence and figure out one word that would tell you that it means essential.
Head.
Good.
Had is correct. Had means it's necessary. That's why. So if you need to have an accessory, like you had to put it on, that means it's necessary, and that's why A is the correct answer for 13. Okay, passage B now. Rithik, can you do 14?
I got A, F.
Kritika, what do you get for 14?
I said it was H.
Can you explain why?
Because it passage B starts off with how they made 18 varieties, and then it talks about how 3 million Americans flocked to the showroom to see it. And then it occurred swiftly, and it was a public event of sorts. In the last paragraph, it says that they kind of like said that there were 200,000 cars in the first year, but they only sold like 63,000. So, and then
Yeah.
it was all in public.
So mainly, like you said, line 71, you have nearly 3 million Americans flock to showrooms. That's showing like the huge and fast rise, and then
In the last sentence we have,
and then they pulled the plug at like 2,846 of the models sold.
Sid, you got a question?
Yeah. So all of the things that it gives you are right? Like they're all in the passage.
Not necessarily. No. Not all of these things can be found in the passage.
So can you just cancel out?
Yeah, you could cancel them out. That's totally true.
Then you had to find the like thing.
So how you should do this is, which of the following statements best captures passage B, how passage B characterizes the failure of the Edsel? So what you're going to do is you're going to quickly skim all 4 answer choices, having gradually, unnoticed. So here, what are the key words? Gradually and unnoticed. Okay? Happened quickly, promising initial sales. It was huge scale.
Swiftly.
Isn't
Swiftly.
it also despite for G because it's like negative? Just failure.
Yeah. You could do that too, but we're just trying to look for keywords that we can match up with the passage. This one, and public event. This one, it occurred when other automobiles were doing well, and therefore embarrassed Ford all the more. Okay, did it happen gradually and unnoticed? No, there were 3 million people who came to see the public offering. So it's obviously not F. Okay, happened quickly despite promising initial sales. What were their promising initial sales?
200,000.
No, that's not their initial sales. That's what they projected. But their actual ones were 63,000. Is that promising? No, that's not promising. They estimated 200 grand, but they only got 6,300 or 63,000. So that's not right. Notice how this was half true. They said it happened quickly despite promising initial sales. No, their sales were not promising. So G's out. Why is J wrong?
It didn't talk about Ford being embarrassed.
Didn't even talk about that. That's not even in the passage. We're left with H. Does that make sense how they tried to trick you? F, G, and H are all flip flopped and like manipulated to the point where they asked all options. Yeah,
G says initial sale.
it happened despite.
200,000 initial.
No,
That's
that's
not-
how they
that's-
say.
Oh, that's the number.
The 200 grand, they said before Edsel, they promised to sell 200,000 cars the first year. Actually, they sold 63,000. So this isn't promising sales because they promised 200,000, but they only got 63,000. That's not promising. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go on to the next one.
Okay. Because you answered last one, right? 15, Lauren.
I said C.
Rohit, what do you get for 15?
I got D.
Can you explain why?
Because like, said, I picked D because like, they like built like 18 varieties of Edsel, so like it's kind of extreme.
Yeah. So, right in the beginning of the passage, line 44, 45, we have 18 varieties of Edsel. And it's talking about the range. We have a convertible and a station wagon. So you know that there's 18 varieties, and they're all really different from each other.
And another thing that evokes irony is they say not one, not two, but 18. Those three phrases right there show that it's really the extremes they went to.
It emphasizes the amount that they had.
All right, next one.
16. Shalin. I'll get you next, Venkat. Don't worry.
I got J.
Okay, you can do this one, Venkat.
I got G.
Okay, that's correct. Why?
Because,
Okay, for this one, tell me when did each of them happen? All the answer choices.
well, it says before E-Day, so it didn't even like end in the passage. H, it happened in the last paragraph. And J also happened.
No, chronologically though. Like what?
Oh.
Like, can you give me a time?
What do you mean by? Okay, so it was G first, then it was H, J, and then F.
Okay. So G is correct, but your order was wrong. Okay. Pull up the annotations.
Isn't it G and then F and then H and J?
It didn't even say E-Day ended.
E-Day was only a
E-Day is
day.
the last one.
It was on September 4th, 1957.
Yeah, it's 1957. That's what I have here. J happens at 1960, and then
The stock market is right after that.
the stock market is a couple months
Before
before this crash. Does anyone know where H happened?
Right after
The second year. It says it 9.
Sales
89.
dropping.
Yeah, so line 89 is where you find H. That would be like 1958, right?
A major way that they try to trick you is they're gonna think that you're gonna go to the first paragraph and choose whatever's there. That's not how it is. This is not laid out chronologically. Okay? Sometimes you go from present tense to past tense. Sometimes you jump around, okay? So you have got to skim the whole passage to find it. All right? It's not just your first paragraph. Okay, let's go on. And guys, remember our annotations, whichever line the answer choice are found is uploaded, so you guys can take a look once we're done, all right?
Okay.
Let's go on.
Okay, Krisha, can you do 17?
C.
That's correct. Can you explain why?
So, in line 86, said, sales of all premium cars plummeted, so it implies that Edsel was one of the premium cars.
Yeah, so line 85, 86, the sentence, sales of all premium cars plummeted. So that means that the Edsel is part of those premium cars. Okay, Sid, can you do 18?
The J.
Amitesh, can you do 18?
H.
Rithik?
F.
That's correct. Can you explain why?
Well, the first passage is in 1903, and the second one's in in the mid 1950s. So there's like a change in time and how the automobiles have changed progressively. Yes.
Yeah. So looking at from it now, from like the 21st century, we're looking at a passage that talks about 1903. Another passage that's about 1950s cars. So yeah, that's why.
Wasn't it? Because it says on the top, it says the first one was written in 2001 and the second one was in 2007.
I mean, they're talking about. No, it's talking about like the time it's written versus the time that they're describing. So like
Yeah.
what?
So the first one, like, they're talking about these cars that were in 1903 and they wrote it in 2001.
Oh, that's okay. I misunderstood what you meant. I thought you meant like the difference between 2001 and 2007. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you're talking about these cars from like 50 and like 100 years ago. So that's why F is correct. Krithika, can you do 19?
I'm not sure.
What do you put an answer down for that,
I didn't get this one.
Lauren?
Wait, yeah, I annotated all of this, but
Yeah.
then I had no time to finish the question.
Yeah, I didn't know how much time like the computer died too. So I
Okay,
thought, okay, wait, I got B though.
I got B.
There.
You got B. Well, who? Okay, Venka, what do you get for this one?
A.
That's correct.
Oh, kill.
Okay, can you explain why?
Oh, never mind.
Can you explain why
Well,
19 is A?
I got A because like it talks about B, C, and D in both the passages.
Can you tell me where?
Public opinion is in passage A, second paragraph.
Okay, wait. So A is in passage A, second paragraph. Okay, next one.
No, B is.
Oh yeah, B is second. First passage, second paragraph,
Isn't economics in that too?
and economics is in that too. Okay, keep going.
And then quotations from industry experts is in line 70 to 76.
And then quotations are in line 70 to 76. Okay, sorry, I had to repeat it for like the video to hear. Okay,
I got you, Vernon.
20.
Well, you're at summer ball.
Shalin, 20.
I got G.
That's correct. Can you
Ooh, that's what I got.
that's correct. Can you explain why?
In the second passage, it said that they did,
It was a picture.
yeah, it was like a picture of the front thing or something like that, and that worked, and a bunch of people came to look at it, so they would have done the same thing. For car
Yeah. So they're like
or
in that paragraph 57 to 69, they're talking about how their PR team didn't release pictures of the whole car. They would only do like parts of the car at a time. So that's why like the Edsel hood ornament is one of the examples that they give. So that would say like a single detail, and that's why it's G. Okay. We got 8 minutes to do. Okay, does anyone have any questions?
Wait, what were the last three answers?
Oh my god, bro.
F, A, and G.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay. Wait.
I'm starting.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions for the second passage before we start the third? Okay, your time starts now. Okay, your time's up. Finish circling, bubbling in your scantrons. Okay, later. Later. Okay. Fill it in quick, guys. Come on, and flip it over. Okay, so this is the third passage is always humanities. I think this one's the hardest. I've never gotten a perfect score on this, except on the actual ACT. So
Thanks for telling me.
Then when did you not?
when I practice, I meant
Oh, you practiced.
I took like a class. Yeah.
What you took?
Shut up, bro.
What you took?
Okay. Okay. So, Krishay, we're gonna start with 21.
No, I got C.
Okay, C is correct. Can you explain why? Can you explain why D is not correct?
It only talks about one art.
Yes. So from 21D, you can see that's wrong because artist is plural, and we only talk about Homer. Can you explain now why C is right?
Well, it talks about his career in many places, like Paris and Tiny Mouse.
Yeah. So we're talking about
Talks about his career and then influences, like the sea and stuff.
Yeah. So we start like going over the overview. So we have his overview of his career and influences. So we start in Paris, the Japanese influence, and the tying mouth, and he's living in Maine at the end. So yeah, 21 to C. Sid, what is 22?
It's B.
Like yeah, G.
Yeah.
Can you explain why?
Yeah, because it says that in his later thing that he got like baldness and lucidity or whatever. So that's like the only one that's like really like
Okay, so if you want specific line numbers and words for why 22 is G, you can look at the example that they give. Screaming winds,
It's
the
21.
trails of spray,
It's line 21, right?
and the ocean.
Wait, is this for 25?
22. Yeah, it's the last paragraph. That's the last paragraph is when they're talking about how he draws or paints in his later life.
Or the third paragraph?
Yeah.
It's angry.
Yeah,
Can't you just use like elimination?
I guess, but why would you do that if you could just find like?
Because that's like it's harder to find it than to just eliminate. Right?
Nah, it's hard.
It's hard to eliminate because
And it
Okay.
takes longer.
it takes. Yeah, Charlene, good job, Charlene.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, I don't want you to eliminate the choice because you're just finding out why the others are wrong. So that you need to, when you eliminate, you have to find why 3 answer choices are wrong. And when you know something by a specific line number, you only need one piece of evidence. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like when you annotate the whole passage and like memorize it in your head with all those annotations and can easily go back in the passage and find your evidence, it's a lot easier than like just going through the passage and finding ways to prove the other answer
So do
choice
we
wrong.
actually read the whole thing, or do we just skim?
Read the whole thing really well and circle and underline while you're doing it.
Just find the main.
How many minutes?
I want you to read.
30 seconds.
45.
I read the passage in 1.5, 2 minutes. I'm expecting you guys to do it in 3. Okay? If you want a time. So 3 minutes
How
to
long
read the
should it
passage.
take per passage? Because I feel like you guys are setting the time lower than it actually.
Yeah, we are saying the time lower than this.
So you go
We're
fast.
giving you.
These are wise.
If you technically split up the 35 minutes over 4 passages, that gives you 8 minutes 45 seconds per passage. So we give you 8 minutes. It's not that much anyway. Later on, we'll give you 7 minutes, 6.5 minutes as the course goes on. So, yeah, I want you to do the passage in 3, and then finish the questions in 3.5, 4. That's what you should aim for. So then once you finish all 4 passages on the real thing, you go back and check them. That's your remaining time. Okay, what do you get in the first passage?
I didn't get very good.
Exactly. That's why you go back and check.
I didn't good on my
Would you get 100?
Yeah.
All of them?
no on my first pass.
Second passage.
I only got one wrong.
Okay, then you could have gotten 100 if you went back and checked.
But what if
Didn't have time.
Didn't have time. Yeah. All right. We did number 2. Okay. Number 22. 23.
20.
Amitesh.
I got A.
That's correct.
Line 20, it says the weakness of earlier compositions is replaced by the boldness and lucidity in which simple shapes are massed into powerful designs. So, answer A.
Yeah. So straight from here, you have weakness, and you have straight up powerful. So that's why 23 is A. Ritha, can you do 24?
Oh wait, I have a
Oh,
question
yeah,
on
okay.
23. I put D, and it was because in the first paragraph it said, in his later paintings, it is a world imbued with a stark and melancholy atmosphere.
Wait, what line is that?
the last sentence on the
8, 9.
Okay.
No, it's not. Yeah, this is
Wait, I also used 20 to 22.
like watermelon.
No, that is what you said.
I
Okay.
was listening.
Rithik, so where's the shift then?
Well, I thought it would be in his later paintings, because it to me it was implied that before it was more positive.
We're talking about shapes now. So, okay, let's annotate this question right here. 23. Based on the passage the way Homer, now underline Homer, depicted shapes in his early work and the way he depicted them in his later work, and you have them shifting.
I think this was the hardest question.
It was, yeah.
Oh, what's it?
I didn't like this passage.
This one.
Yes, it was.
What?
It
This is the
was.
hardest.
I
This
literally
is the
spent
hardest.
2 minutes looking for the answers. I
Okay.
spent 2 minutes looking for the answers.
Okay, I'm going to tell you why this is the easiest question. Is because it says weakness and powerful, straight from the passage.
But it also says
Melancholy.
Okay, where does it uplifting?
I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah, so yeah, melancholy is right for his later works, but where you can't find uplifting in the passage. So that's like a half truth. So that's why they're tricking you.
It's a half right, half wrong.
Yeah.
You don't think
Okay. So yeah, 23 is A. 24 Krithika. Or no, 24 Rithik. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
J.
That's correct. Can you explain why?
So, wait, I found the line.
It's in Street
47.
I don't help him.
But can you tell us? Yeah, it is. It's 48.
It's 48. Yo, I'm sorry.
It's wrong.
My bad.
Can you not count?
Yeah.
You should cut your little side things.
So he had an inspiration there for many years.
Yeah. So yeah, line 49 or 48. So in this setting would occupy Homer for many years to come. Okay.
Can I do this one? 25.
No, we're going to go in order. Krithika, can you do 25?
I said I was C.
Lauren, can you do 25?
D.
Shalin.
B.
Hey.
That's correct.
Two.
Well, you thought
Wait, is it B or A?
it's
B.
B. It's B. Sid, you're wrong. Okay,
Sid's always
tell
wrong.
me, Shalin, tell me why Sid's wrong first before you tell me why you're right.
It's no.
Wait 1 second. Let me underline. Okay. The tourists and sunbathers were for Atlantic City.
Does it even talk
Wait,
about
for real?
sunbathers?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It says bathers.
What line would you say? Can you say where the line number for that wrong answer is?
I cannot.
Yeah, I can. I got it's
You're wrong.
it's 32. That's
Okay.
a wrong.
You're wrong.
Yeah, it is. Okay,
That's
so
what I said. It's wrong.
32.
I have a
Wait, Krithika, can you?
Why is C wrong for 25? Because in line 46 it says the dynamic and dangerous relationship between human activity and
That
natural.
was isn't that later on?
But
Like,
it's
did it now?
Venkat. Tell me why Krithika's answer choice is wrong.
Doesn't he talk about the dynamic?
And why that's
struggle
wait, tell me why that's wrong and the difference between that and answer choice B.
Okay. Well, the dynamic struggle, it talks about that in the last paragraph, and that was like way later, like by the Caribbean, right? In the Caribbean, I think. And then.
And how's that different from yours? B.
Because this is just talking about like how he was. Wait. Yeah, how like fishermen were like at sea and their families were like looking after them.
Rithik.
So C, so he moved to, however you say that name,
Time now?
yeah,
Okay.
timeout.
Okay.
Yeah, that. He moved to that for this community of fishermen, and how they battled with the sea for the family, and that's what his paintings were about. And actually, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Shaolin.
40's right because of like line 40 and 42. They specifically say it.
Okay. I want someone to explain why C is wrong though. Does that make
Is it because of the location?
Because they
It
never
says
talk
wood.
about farmers.
Yeah, it's farmers.
what were you gonna say, Krishay?
Said would occupy Homer for many years to come, which means in the future.
What line is that?
Line 48.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's right.
So 46 to 49. The dynamic and dangerous relationship between human activity and natural forces exposed to him in this setting would occupy Homer for many years to come. So B and C are basically the same thing, except it's the location. Tynemouth is B is correct because it's specifically Tynemouth and the fishermen and like their struggle with the ocean. C is something he could write down later and draw later in his life, but not in Tynemouth. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Does anyone else need to explain that?
Can you say one more time?
Okay. Who answered the last? Who answered this one?
It was a combination of everyone.
But like who gave me the choice first?
Me.
Okay.
No, and then I got it wrong. I said it
It was Shaolin.
Or who gave you the correct answer? Shaolin.
Shaolin.
Okay. Rohit, can you do 26?
I got F.
That's correct. Can you explain why?
It's so like I got this because like the discovery of subject matter that profoundly inspired him. So like in the second paragraph, it said like when he went to Paris, like that Japanese art like inspired him a lot, and then also like Tynemouth also like inspired him a lot. So that's why I got that. So.
Does anyone have a more specific line number for 26?
It's in the second and third paragraph that I need to find it.
Okay. Look at the third paragraph.
Oh, isn't it 27?
Yeah. So
26.
25 to 27. It wasn't until 1881, however, that he found the subject matter that would inspire him the most. So that's where you'd find 26. Okay, 27,
That's me.
Venkat.
I got B.
That's correct. Can you explain why?
Because in the last paragraph it says, 81. The rocks in the paintings are masked in the powerful, almost flat designs. The brushing has become energetic.
Okay, that's not a right explanation. Can someone else have a better? Does anyone else have a better way to find it?
Okay, at least I got the right answer.
Oh, what do you want? What do you got?
There's somewhere else.
If anyone finds me for Rithik, just let me know.
Do you get anything?
What?
Do you get anything?
Wait, is it strong directional?
Wait, what line is that? What are you saying?
No, that's wrong. That's wrong.
Never mind, it's wrong.
Oh,
Okay,
Crochet.
Is it still found first in line 13?
Which line?
Do you know where the
13.
is?
13?
Back there. No,
What's wrong
it's in
with
the back. It's in the back.
You're in the right paragraph, but that's not the exact line I'm
Oh,
looking for.
22.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, well,
So we're starting. Okay, start at line 17. Hey guys, listen up. Start at line 17 to 22. The influence of Japanese art on Homer's painting was immediately apparent upon his return to the United States. The weakness of his earlier compositions is replaced by a boldness and lucidity in which simple shapes are massed into powerful designs. So right here, bolder and clearer. That's the same thing as boldness and lucidity.
What does lucidity mean?
Like clear, calm.
Oh.
Okay? 28. Benkat, I want you to do this one.
I get it.
I got this one.
Wait, no, I still want Benkat to answer. What do you get? What do you put?
I think
Huh?
like
What did you put?
B.
Okay, that's wrong.
I got it.
is it
it's F.
It's F, yeah. Or Crochet, can you explain why?
Hey.
Hey, just be quiet. Just be quiet about eating it, okay?
Okay.
no, in line
Your water in my throat is very sore.
it says greatest painting or culmination of his artistic skills might be the greatest paintings in the first one.
Yeah. So 28 is F. So if you look, okay, Sid, pay attention. Okay, I want you to circle down what I'm telling you right now. You too, Benkat.
Okay.
You two are thick. Oh, you're not even that bad. Okay, Shalin, you too.
What?
He's getting it right at least. Okay,
I only got one wrong.
I'm the one that said the right answer.
So did I.
pay attention. Okay, I want you to circle this. Okay, so. Okay, line 79. The echo of the Japanese printmaking. 80. Lasting effect. 81. Powerful. Flat. 82. Energetic. 83. Physical strength. 84. Abstract grandeur. And then 85, 86. Haunting evocations. And then eternal power of the ocean.
What does evocations mean?
Like depictions.
Oh.
Does that make? Do you know what depictions are?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so what I told you to circle is basically a summary of all of his experiences beforehand, which is the reason why, what number, 28 is F, because it's a culmination, which means it's like all a coming together of all the skills he's learned up to that point. Okay, Sid, 29.
C.
Ami Chase, 29.
Bro, it's not.
Ami,
I
no
know
wait,
It's not C.
bro,
It's D. Yeah, I see.
it's D, it's D.
D.
But Sid, for real, you haven't gotten one answer correct.
Yes, I have.
You have not gotten one
You
answer.
only got one. You only got one, but you asked them 6.
I can get this one right. And explain.
Wait. What do you say? What did you say?
I didn't give you
Okay. Kritika, I want you. Okay, guys, listen. Benka, I don't want you to talk. For real.
It's 29.
Alright, that's pretty good.
29.
I said it was D because it talked about how he was looking to okay, so he continued to paint his genre subjects and wait. Okay, it's in line 30. It was possible he was searching for a town filled with types of tourists and bathers that his paintings in the Jersey Shore successful back at home.
Yeah, that's the exact line. 30 to 33. It is possible that he was searching for a town filled with these types of tourists and bathers that made his paintings of the Jersey Shore successful back home. That's why 29 is D. Okay.
Can I answer 30, please?
Okay.
Can I redeem myself?
Okay, 30.
D. And J.
Yeah. That's
Yes! It's J, right?
It's J.
Yes.
Can you explain why?
Yeah.
Well,
Because
give me a line number.
some art. I'm gonna try to find the thing, right? Lotus neck.
To the third.
The last sentence,
66 and 67.
Oh yeah, alright.
No.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go. There we go. There
Yeah,
we go.
alright, look.
These are off.
65 and 67.
Okay.
Alone and when he was working, which was a large part of most of his days, he could be extremely short-tempered when interrupted.
Okay, short-tempered when interrupted. Hey, for real, Sean, I'm not playing, bro. Stop talking. I still don't want you to talk. You two, Venkat, and you two, Rithik. Okay? Yeah, 30 is J because of that.
Is this the last one?
Okay, yeah. There's 4 passages in total, so this will be your last one.
What are we doing after this?
We're gonna go over some of the diagnostic stuff you guys missed yesterday, like commonly missed questions from yesterday, and I'm gonna go on to an English passage. Okay.
English or
English.
Hey, can you look at my homework while I do this?
No. Okay. Because I'm not in charge of the homework. Okay, your time starts now. I want you to bubble in while you answer the questions. I don't want to wait for you guys at the end.
Okay, time's up. Okay. Hand me in your Scantrons. Write down 73C, reading, and your name. Okay, by the way, I'm entering ACT with a phone code on the bottom left. So if you want to look up the ACT, so you can just look up ACT 73C and that'll come up. Okay, I'm not going to go in any order today for this passage. So this is a natural science passage. It's always passage 4. Okay, Sid, what's 31?
Hey,
Um,
no way.
okay, that's wrong. Okay,
It's B.
wait, let me, okay. What do you put?
B.
There, like,
Wait, let me wait. Hold on a
that
second.
I put X's on.
Wait, no, I
Is that
screwed it
okay?
up because I didn't do 31 and 32 first, so it might be wrong.
It's okay. Okay. Just know next time don't correct your Scantron. Okay, so because I want your raw score.
No, like while I was doing it.
Oh, do you not have an eraser?
No.
Okay.
It just makes it like blurry because it's an old pencil.
Okay, so you put A. Why do you
No,
put?
It was on accident.
No, you didn't. Okay. Okay. Rithik, what do you get for 31?
B.
B. That's correct. Can you explain why?
So in the first passage, it talks about paragraph. It focuses on well, like how far the. One second. Well, in the 5 passages after the first one, it talks about how they're finding or searching for planets and the methods they use. And
Yeah. So in the first, okay, so the shift happens between the first and second paragraph. The first paragraph is talking about how they're talking about exoplanets. So it's about other planets in general. And then the second one, we're talking about planets that resemble Earth. So that's why 31 is B. Sid, what do you get for 32?
G. That better be right.
That's correct. Okay, explain why.
Alright, so it can't be rhetorical questions.
No, don't say that. Tell me
No,
what.
because I didn't see a single question mark in the thing.
Okay, no, just tell me why G is correct.
Okay, man. Alright. 17, Eternal Darkness. And then,
Wait. What type of figure of speech is eternal darkness?
A metaphor or what? I don't know what the word is. That even?
That's not why G is correct. So, does anyone know why 32 is G? Lauren.
With like, I don't know, but Exotica.
No, that's just
Oh.
no. Krishay, what were you gonna say? No. Shaolin.
I was gonna say like there's a lot of like vivid description, and that's figurative language.
There's one specific thing that's like obviously figurative language that I want you guys to. Rohit.
It said like to see a planet small and dim, as far as a mythic glare of the stars, like trying to see firefly and fireworks display.
Yeah, so 23 to 27. There's 2 similes right here.
Oh, the cricket and the tornado.
Yeah. The planet as small as dim as ours amid the glare, is trying to see like a firefly in a fireworks display, and a cricket in a tornado.
So eternal darkness has nothing to do with the
No.
Wait, actually,
No.
because I mean,
No, it's literal. Like eternal darkness in space.
Because space is dark.
but eternal.
It goes on forever, genius.
Just say You just say darkness.
Sid, if you can't find the correct way to getting the answer, it's still wrong to me.
That's right.
Okay, so we're gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna ask you 33 now, and you better give me the correct answer and the reasoning. Yeah, because I've asked him 10, he's gotten none right with the explanation. 33. If you say that when you get a better score than all your friends, bro. You got a worse score than all of us. And Sean's not even taking like one. He's taking one makeup class, right?
He's taking 3. What?
Sean, how many classes have you come to?
The last time you said that.
2 or 3.
And you've in some makeups, right? Some of them are makeups, right?
All of them are makeups.
So he's done that in like a crunch of time, and he's still doing better than you.
Is Rithik doing better? This is first class.
He's answering my questions. I haven't checked his Scantron. Yeah, maybe he's getting lucky. I don't know.
Totally messed
It's
up.
dark and very intelligent.
I got D.
Okay, can you explain why?
Let's see. Yeah. Okay, look. Amid such exotic. Hold on. Planets.
Wait, shh.
Planets
Guys.
resembling Earth are so 18, 19 and 20, right? And lines 19, 20.
Yes, good job, Sid. Okay,
He's doing better than you said.
he is.
Maroon.
He got a lot higher score than you.
From all people. Okay, I
Sean, he got a higher score than you.
Yeah, but still.
He did well. He did well. Varun did well.
I fell asleep during reading.
Dude, that doesn't make you sound smart, bro. I don't know what. Is that something to brag about? I don't know.
I'm not bragging, I'm just saying that's like my excuse.
You got like a 6 or something. I don't know. Whatever.
We're going to hear this too.
Yeah, you can hear this. I'll if you guys get a bad score, I won't be afraid to like tell in front of the whole class. Okay? And I hope that like motivates you to like do better. Because I don't know, like, because when I was studying for the ACT, I always hated it when like my friends did better than me. Because we like roast each other. Like, you know how you're like roasting them right now, like how Varun's doing better. Like,
On the daily.
yeah. So like that's what I would do with my friends. So like actually do that and then actually do that to him, okay? Make fun of Sid for having a bad score. And he'll do better.
You're dumb.
What score would you say is a bad score?
Wait.
All your scores are bad scores unless you get over 33. That's my
I'm saying like for now, like what should we do?
Wait, can I do something?
28.
Good job, Varun.
okay. So
Shut up, bro.
I have no clue how to assess you guys right now because I don't know each of you guys are on a different math level, which is the math part for me is the hardest part to explain to you guys because some of you guys are on different levels. So like some of you guys are getting like 14s and some of you guys got 36. One person got 36.
Crochet.
No, I
It wasn't crochet. But do you understand like how that like we haven't even gone over math
Are we going
and some people we are but like we're already having people like a huge range of scores while like reading and stuff everyone's scoring low on reading and stuff so it's like so yeah okay back to the question 33 is right because of line 19 or 18 and 19 amid such exotica scientists are eager for a hint of the familiar planets resembling Earth orbiting their stars at just the right distance. Okay. Alright, can you do 34?
I got J.
That's correct. Can you explain why?
So there's the whole so it's, the lines are 23 to 27. It's like the 2
It's
years.
just 20.
Yeah, you're right. So no planets quite like our own have yet been found. So line number 24. Yeah, right here. No planets quite like our own have yet been found. That's why 34 is J. Okay, Okay, Arnav, come here. So like, what I was telling them is right now is like, I was telling Sid about his score and how all of his friends are doing better than him. Like, I use Facebook Messenger a lot, and you can change people's nicknames and stuff. For the past year, his name has been Mr. 35, and mine's been Mr. 36. Okay, so I still give him like
You
stuff.
still give me shit for that.
I still give him shit for like not doing like well in the ACT compared to me.
And everyone will at Troy High. Like, whatever school you go to, they'll always give you shit. Okay? And unfortunately, when it comes to college admissions, people give you shit. People talk to you, and people talk. People talk to you and okay? Can I get your car? Because I gotta move your car because you're blocking it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
fine. I'll find it.
Alright.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Use that as motivation. Don't feel bad. Just use that as motivation because, like, yeah, you make me feel bad because I got a bad score, but, like, still, that's, like, motivation. You guys should all do that.
Okay.
At this point, isn't it just making fun of him because there's really nothing you can do about it?
You can improve. What do you mean?
You can't, like, aren't you guys, like, seniors? Like, you're going to go to college?
Yeah, I guess. But he's teaching an ACT class, so I still can give him stuff for
So
it.
just like stand in front of everyone and say like, oh, I got 35.
Okay. 30. We're on 35, right? Right. You did. What question did you just do? 34.
34.
Okay. Shalin, can you do 35?
I got B.
That's correct.
I got B because it's in line 35 and 36. 36 is like the star is being tugged ever so slightly back and forth by the gravitational pull of its lines.
Yeah.
Really, 35 and 36.
Yeah. So it's straight up a definition that they're asking you for. So yeah, lines 34 to 37 is where the answer choice is from.
Wait, is the writing on ACT or SAT?
It's on both. It's optional in the ACT though.
Well,
It's optional. What?
Aren't you like supposed to take it if you want to go to like a good college and stuff?
I guess they don't look at the score that
Does
much.
Michigan look
That's
at
what he
the?
said.
Does U of M look at the writing score ACT?
Okay, so
He
when
said
I
you
took,
got, like a 9.
okay, I'll talk to you guys at the end after I finish recording this part.
Read this one. Read all this.
What are you looking at?
Okay, it's 36. Rohit,
I got J.
that's correct. Can you tell me where you found that?
I got that like line 69 and 70.
I do know 37.
36. For 36
I got J.
it is J. It is J's correct answer.
75.
70. Yeah, 75 is the exact place. It says straight up at least 3 times. So
Oh,
yeah, 36. The 3 occurrences and it says 3 times.
But like I got like it said like slight dimming like in 69. So like that's.
But yeah, you can have The slight dimming is also can be found in line 69 to 70. Okay. Amitesh, can you do 37?
that one was like.
C.
C. Okay. Where do you find that?
Line 31.
Okay. Yeah, that's straight from the passage. Only 11 exoplanets. None of you should have gotten this wrong. Okay. 30. Okay, 38. Shh. Hey guys, listen. 38. Kritika's answering it.
I said it was F because line 65 says capturing the light of more than 100,000 stars in a single patch of the sky.
Okay, yeah. Line 66, 100,000 stars. 39. Venkat, did I ask you anything from this passage yet?
No.
Okay. Krishay, 39.
A.
Wait, you haven't asked Sam anything.
Who, Rohit? I just asked him.
Show him some more.
I showed him. 36. I asked him, bro. Okay.
The A.
Hey, that's correct. Can you tell me where?
Yeah, it said 100,000 stars in a single patch of sky between the bright stars Dana and Vigo. So it means Between means that those stars have to be at the edges.
Yeah, so those are the edges. So line 67, the bright stars, Deneb and Vega. So, okay, last question, 40. Lauren, you didn't answer anything, right? Lauren. H, that's correct. Where do you find that?
Line 79.
Yeah, line 79 and 80.
Oh,
Yeah, the diameters and masses of transiting planets. Okay. So now we'll go over the diagnostic, like the most commonly missed questions. So just sit. So who brought the diagnostic today? Raise your hand if you did it.
Raise your hand if you did.
Did. You didn't, Kritika, you didn't.
I didn't finish it.
Wait, you weren't here yesterday, or
No, I did the first section.
oh, okay. You're not. You didn't bring the diagnostic.
I didn't bring it.
Did you bring it?
No.
So 5 of you guys just don't have it. Okay. Wait, do you have it though, or
I left it here, so I don't know if
okay? So
I didn't think we were supposed to bring it. It was it was big.
I think I told Arnaud to text you guys. I don't know how. Did Arnaud text you guys
No.
or emailed you guys? Okay.
I didn't want to
Can we make a text group? Because like no one checks their email.
Yeah, a text would be.
Yeah.
I don't want to text you guys.
No one's gonna text
I don't want
you
my-
back, bro. No one texts you.
Most of us are cool kids.
No. Okay. So. Okay, I want you guys to organize yourself. Partner up with someone who has. If you don't have it, partner up with someone who does have the diagnostic. Right now, just get up and sit next to for someone who has a diagnostic.
Who does have it?
I have it.
Did something crochet?
What do you mean?
Crochet, can I sit there?
Yeah.
No, Crochet, you stay there. Crochet. I'm partnering with.
Sit down.
No, I called Did
Hey,
already,
dude,
bro.
Jason, guess what?
No.
Yeah,
I want to tell you something.
Oh!
That's what your mom told me. Your mom gave me a 3D printer thing and said thanks for being such a good friend.
Get up, sit next to whoever, sit next to his partner. I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
Crochet, sit right here. In the middle. Crochet sitting there.
He's so freaking. He sends me like videos on
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god! You have a gypsy
Yeah, this is yours, right?
No, you're white.
Okay.
I'm so used to being the white. Well, actually, when I look at it, she's 3/4.
Okay, if you're still watching this video, the reading section has ended.
We're acquaintances. I don't think I Okay.
I don't think I